Hey everyone, I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing. I know that we are all in some kind of interesting times right now, right? Because everybody who's their world hasn't really been changed, you still have to deal with the changes and the fact that your kid is home now, maybe doing distance learning, maybe just trying to keep them busy. Those who have been affected in terms of layoffs, et cetera, you've got a lot more time on your hands that you're trying to stay busy in a society where everything's been shut down. So I wanted to check in, come live, see how you're doing, and share a few tips. In our family, we have been doing this world for about a decade now, maybe a little longer. And we have some routines that we've done that really help us to stay grounded and ensure we don't get too lost in the chaos of working from home. You know the typical routines that are out there. You know, they tell you like to shower every day, make sure you keep your routine, etc. I'm not going to repeat all of that stuff because you can Google it and find it. What works for us, right, is a lot of people are going to tell you um, to set these schedules and make sure you separate home life, work life. And I think that gets overwhelming for some people. I think it becomes really hard to understand, like, where do you draw the line and how does it work when you suddenly have this kid you're trying to school in between meetings and you can't really set those lines between work and home. You know, there's blurred boundaries right now. What you guys are getting to know as working from home is not what those of us who have been doing it know. When I work from home, I work from home. I'm not doing laundry, I'm not cooking, I'm not homeschooling my kid. So being in this place now where the lines are blurred and you almost become like what they call mompreneurs, right? Who are balancing both mom and home. They really, if you're a mompreneur right now watching this, like, please let us know if you have links, because a lot of people, you right now are positioned to train best because you've been doing this where there's the blurred lines for a long time. But something that works really well in our family is my daughter loves Minecraft. She really enjoys playing online, setting up these virtual worlds, killing zombies, all that good stuff. I don't get it. Dan TDM, if you ever watch this, like, you just became my kid's best teacher. But she loves that. And I love work. I love what I do. I love everything about my clients and working on their projects. I love coaching and being able to have Zoom meetings with people and just get to know people on a deeper level. And so for us, what works really well is she has a desk in my office. This has been since she was born, and I've been working from home. Um, she has a desk in my office where she can come in and she can work anytime she wants. So if I'm in a meeting, I keep the door closed. That's her signal that I'm in a meeting. She can open that door and come in and set up her computer and start playing Minecraft behind me. You know, if I'm doing a Zoom where I need like the background to be clear, she knows, like, you know, to be quiet or that kind of thing. But otherwise, she can just come in freely. She can play her Minecraft. I can work on my stuff. For us, quality time during the week, Monday through Friday at 5:30, that is a really work-focused time. I focus on being the best entrepreneur that I can, showing up for my clients, showing up for the nonprofit that I work with part-time. That is my time that I work really well. And then we have our like family time that's mixed in, but a lot of our family time to other people, you would judge it. You would say that's not really family time, that's not quality time. And that's okay with us. We are okay. She is okay building Minecraft worlds, and I am okay working during the week. And then come Monday at 5:30, 6 o'clock, all the way through Monday morning, sorry, Friday, I think I might have said Monday, from Friday at 5:30, 6 o'clock until Monday morning, that is our time. You seldom find me scheduling anything on a weekend, unless we're doing like an interview for the Essential Creative, unless I'm doing stuff with family. Like, I tend to not schedule stuff on the weekends because my whole block on the weekends, it looks like spontaneous time. It is what it is. When I had a friend who had been in the hospital, she made it where I would schedule time with her to go see her. But even then, it was flexibility in terms of I might go one week at 12 and another week at 3. So being able to be the best entrepreneur during the week and the best mom on the weekends works for our family. And I allow myself to do the both and that my coach Bethany is really big on, and that I've come to adapt myself. Um, During the week, I don't have to choose either or. I'm still an amazing mom, even though our quality time looks different than what it looks like for other people. So I share that so that, you know, you don't have to keep the boundaries that other people establish for their families. Make boundaries that work for your family. What do your kids love to do? What are their ages? My daughter's 12. You know, she's at that age anyway where they start to back up a little bit. And so on the weekends, being able to invest 100% into her, maybe she doesn't feel like talking at 9 o'clock, but by noon, she's, you know, going, and really loves it. So check in with your family, have the family meeting, discuss like, what does this time look right now? And how do we show up so that we can be the best to our jobs? Because you want a job when this is over. You want to be able to still work and have all those benefits, etc. If you're an entrepreneur and you're doing it and you've been really struggling with navigating this space, remember that it's your business, your rules. Stop trying to follow everyone else's. Marketing just got a whole lot different now that we can't go anywhere. So if you're trying to market a business that was a luxury before in a time when people are laid off, you're not going to do as well. Find ways to connect with your audience, connect with them on a deeper level. It's your business, your rules, your marketing, your rules, your everything right now, your rules. So I think this is a good moment for those of us who go, who are wired that way, to make sure that what we're doing is very purposeful. I think when we live in this space of constant energy, which some of us are, I'm learning, are just designed that way, we forget that it's okay to pause. So self-care for me looks like taking extra time in the morning just to enjoy the process of getting ready. I'm not somebody who needs, like, I can't just sit and read in the mornings or do all this. Like I get up, get ready, and I go, because my rest time is at night when I'm more functional. So for the self-care piece of it, what I've done is add into my mornings a little bit of time just to enjoy the process of getting ready. Really take time to feel into it. Again, something my coach taught me, allowing that moment to just be fully present, to be fully in this and enjoy it. Self-care looks like this, you know, stepping outside on the back deck for a little bit when there's so much going on inside and emails that I could be attending to, etc. Taking a few minutes to sit out here and hear the birds and feel the breeze on my face. It may even look like coming out and working from my laptop later instead of working on the desk. So I just, again, I wanted to touch base with you, clarify. I hate video. It's I really do. But I just felt like it was appropriate in this time and space to get face to face with you. I will share some resources. I apologize that I don't have them up already. I'd hope to. But again, I've been just going and getting stuff done. So I will get those up by this weekend, so that you have them. I want to make sure that you have those resources of how to navigate this space and to learn. You know, it's something I've been doing for a long time. Why would I not share that information with you? If there are specific questions you have, share them, drop it in the comments, and I'll make sure that I address those too on the blog post. All of this will go on theessentialcreative.com, which is the creative blog, the lifestyle blog. So feel free if you have questions, you know, and I'll write those posts as best I can. If there's resources you need as far as writing or whatever, go visit shelvera.com. I'll be sharing information over there. I've already shared a couple things. I have one that I'm wrapping up on how to create a bestseller, and sharing with you guys the little known secret that your book could actually suck and still sell well. So why there are so many good books that don't become bestsellers, and why there are some pretty crappy books that have gone to bestseller. The secret actually has nothing to do with your writing. So for all of those out there where you're saying, well, I'm not a good writer, it really doesn't matter. That's what good editors are for. So I've got some things in the works to really help you through this time. And for those of you who gained more time, to be able to use it well. And then for those of us who we haven't gained time, in fact, we've lost time, because now we're trying to homeschool and do this distance learning thing and figure out what life looks like when previously I was able to work from 8 to 5 straight. And now all of a sudden I have to also remember that there's another little human in the house between the hours of 9 and 3 that wasn't previously there. So we're going to get through this. this is a moment where we're all going to find out how strong we are, how amazing we are. We're going to find out things about ourselves that we didn't know. I want to make sure, you know, from my heart to you guys, those of you who are in not so great situations, like, take care of yourself. Please know that shelters are still open. Domestic hotlines are still open. If you are in an abusive situation, please, please ask. Like, now is a great time to get help. Just please, please get help, because I don't want to read about you in the paper. I don't want to hear about the bad part of what can happen. And right now, more than ever, things are escalating at a really intense level, because it's you and your abuser home, and they are not doing well either. And so that comes out on you. So please, please, please get help. It's a good time. People are finally listening. Speak to somebody, share with somebody what's going on. This isn't the time to try to do it alone and try to be brave. We need to do that when going to the store and fighting the anxiety that's in our body. We need to do that for so much else. It shouldn't be the time that just living and breathing for you has become much more dangerous. And so please, for those of you in abusive situations, please, please get help. I lost a friend last Sunday, and it's very unexpected. And a friend of mine lost her daughter last month, prior to any COVID related stuff. And so it's very real right now, in a way that it's always been real, being a survivor, but it's more real right now because it really shows that there's an escalating trend right now, because people being stuck together. So cabin fever is very real. And in the abusive situations, it's a lot worse than for those of us who are just feeling a little, you know, cramped up inside our house. I love you guys. I'm so thankful for all of you who watch and who interact with the blog. This will go up on YouTube. So for those of you who are new to the YouTube channel, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I have a really fun fireside chat tonight. I'm excited about speaking with a retired psychologist and current coach who works with people on emotional intelligence and has written a book, grabbing a title that I have had as a working title, but I stalled too long. And so now Wendy Larson Turner has published, or she will be publishing, a book called Becoming You. And so I'm really excited for you guys to read that. I'm excited to read it myself and hear about her passion and what she does. She also has something called Super Soul Saturdays, I believe, or Soul Incense Saturday. You'll find out if you watch that YouTube later. So that will be up by the end of the week. I'm going to make them live as they come now and as I can get to them, versus going for Mondays, just because I think right now we all need just stuff that we can watch and do, and that brings those good feelings into the world. And we all need a moment to step away. So, take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay well. Please stay in. Those of us who are immunocompromised and who have family members who are, really appreciate you not going out and taking that time to respect the rest of humanity. So those of you who have to for work, please take care of yourselves. I know that we don't all die from this and that some people are fine, but for those few percentage who will die, it's a very serious thing for them and their family members to think about. So we appreciate you taking that time to be courteous of the rest of humanity. We're all in this together right now, and we can definitely shorten the time if we all start respecting those boundaries of staying home. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you.